So when did he start accusing you of cheating?
Since 2016.
2016.
Yes.
8 years
Yes.
of you hearing that. I mean, that has to be weighing on your nerves, girl.
Oh, yeah. It really hurts my heart.
Yeah.
It makes me angry,
Yeah,
you know?
of
Like,
course. So how was your relationship with him in the beginning?
the first 4 months of our relationship, it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like, he swept me off my feet.
Yeah.
It was great. It was unbelievable.
As it should be. That's the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Yeah.
And then when did it get bad?
5 months, we were together for 5 months. He took me to Reno, Nevada, and he accused me of sleeping with one of his family members.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is interesting because 5 months, it's happy, it's blissful. And then all of a sudden he takes you on a trip and he starts accusing you.
Yeah.
And there had been nothing before then where he had suspicions. It just one day out the blue, he started accusing you.
Yeah.
So how does he control your life in other areas?
I like to dress comfortable. I'm a mama of 3 babies,
Yeah.
you know? And,
Girl, you look great.
thank
Yeah,
you.
you look
Thank
great.
you. Thank you. That's only because I'm here.
Okay.
But I like to dress comfortable. I like to wear yoga pants. I like
Yeah.
to wear leggings. I like to wear T-shirts, you know?
Yeah.
And I like to go to, like, Walmart like that, you know?
Yeah,
Grocery
yeah,
shopping,
yeah.
you know? And you're making every man out here lust after you.
In T-shirts and sweats? Does he accuse you of looking at men in a certain way?
Yeah.
What? Oh, like that's the look. Okay.
And, like, okay, when I go to the grocery store, I'm in my own zone. I'm there to get my groceries, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't pay attention to everybody around me.
Yeah, yeah.
And
you're a mother. You're trying to get what you got to get and go home.
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
I have a 7-month-old little boy, and I have a 7-year-old little girl, and I have a 5-year-old little girl.
Yeah, with a 7-month and a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, I already know you are not worried about anything in the world.
Yeah.
You are stressed with kids.
Yes.
Yes, I
definitely.
can imagine that.
And him.
So what does not allow you to do?
Okay, the only time I can drive the car is to take my children to school in the morning. I can't go to the grocery store by myself, you know. I can't take them to the park that's right in front of our house because he thinks I slept with a neighbor.
That's a lot.
Oh, he started a new thing. I need to be in bed the same time he needs to be in bed.
I got a question for you because hearing that you have a 7-month, 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old, did he ever deny any of these kids? Because if someone who's saying you're cheating, was there ever those accusations?
My 7-month-old, okay, through my whole pregnancy, he thought it was the neighbor's kid. He just now recently, about 2 months ago, this is my son.
Got it.
Like, I am so tired of being accused of something that I have not done.
Yeah. So do you think maybe he's cheating?
Okay, so, like, when someone accuses you of doing something, come on now.
Yeah, okay.
But he swears up and down to me that he has not cheated. He's been 100% faithful to me.
My producer said you found something in his car. What was it?
Okay, so, like, I grabbed his phone and just to see what time it is, okay? Then I see a message that says, good morning, sweetie. You know, how was your night? You know, so I mentioned it to him, and I'm like, so what's this about? I was talking to her about Jesus Christ. If you're talking to her about Jesus Christ, why do you need to delete the messages?
So all messages were deleted except for the good morning, sweetie. Got it.
Then I found out he started muting his messages, you know?
And what'd they say?
Hey, honey, how are you doing?
What will you do if we find something in his phone today? So.
Time to go, buddy.
All right, well, I think it's time to hear Clayton's side. Okay. Everyone, please welcome Clayton to the show. Hey, Clayton, how you doing? I met you backstage really briefly. How do you feel about what was said?
I feel it's not the whole truth.
Okay, tell me your truth then.
Okay, I was going to work, and the guy was giving me a ride to work, and he was dropping her off at her place.
Yeah.
And because we'd stay over at a certain location and then go our ways in the morning.
Yeah.
And so I noticed after a while that the dude was looking at her real hard, you know what I mean? And like someone who'd done something, like it seemed like it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I went to him and I was like, if you keep looking at her like that, you're gonna do something, man. And he was like, maybe I already did. And I was like, maybe you already did.
And this is in the first 5 months? This early on, or when was this?
It was, yeah, within like the first 5 months. I kind of slapped the dude, and he fell on the ground and started begging, and then she ran out the door, and I found her at the store over there. And it's like, if you didn't do nothing, why you running?
Yeah, because I don't want to be with someone that's going to be accusing me stuff that I haven't done.
But I just wanted to talk to you, you know what I mean?
But also, you can understand, like, if you're 6 months together and you get violent with someone else, like, any person is going to get a little nervous about what's going on here and could run. Like, you can understand her running away, right?
Yeah, I don't understand why you'd run if you're innocent.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. Do you feel alone in this marriage?
Very.
Okay, talk to me about that.
Well, I just wish that I could actually have a relationship with her, you know? I do love her. You know, I'm a good dad. I wish that we could, you know what I mean, have figured it out better and everything wouldn't have transpired the way it seems to have, you know?
Okay. But you feel like it's gone awry? So you feel like
Of course,
things are just...
yeah, it has, but I mean, I've been in this so long and I've been, you know, keeping it real and doing what I'm supposed to, so, I mean, my kids are more important than my life, right? Like,
I hear that.
I haven't figured out a way to disappoint them. I can't disappoint my kids.
The whole time we've been married, like, it's driving me insane that you're not, you know, why would you want to be with someone that doesn't trust and believe in with you and calling you names?
You tell my producer you feel like she doesn't treat you like a man.
She don't hardly ever approach me. You know what I mean? She don't really talk to me. She don't really do. She don't cook for me.
Because I'm being accused of something that I have not done constantly.
If you haven't done it, then why are you doing that? Okay, so
like, look at
my
me.
family member came up to me at the lake and said
man?
that they had a sex sandwich.
I'll
His
go
wife and my family member said he had a sex sandwich with her. And I come home and ask her about it, and she's like, sex sandwich? And I'm like, yeah, what is that?
Who said that?
My family member. My buddy.
Yeah.
Like, is he a biological family?
Biological.
And he came to you and said that him and his wife had a threesome with her.
Yeah, a sex sandwich.
Yeah, and that's not
Whatever
true.
that is.
Yeah, far from true.
Like,
Okay,
but he's my blood.
But he's accused you of sleeping with his wife.
He did. He did. He's done that. He's always done that.
Well, listen, it's time to unlock the phone. Heather, we unlocked your phone.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Clayton, you want to know if Heather is communicating with 4 specific men who we checked individually, each of these men. She says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text with each of these men and found that she is telling the truth. She is not communicating with any of them.
Sure. Sure.
How do you feel about that?
I'm happy about that. I think that's great.
Okay. Clayton, you want to know if Heather is communicating with any men at all outside of that. She says she's not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps and found that Heather is telling the truth. She's not communicating with anyone. How do you feel?
I feel like,
It kind of looks like he's not believing it.
Well, my Unlock the Phone investigator also searched her DMs just to see if she's communicating in her DMs and found that in her DMs, she's also telling the truth. She's not communicating with anyone. My Unlock the Phone investigator also searched her photos, even deleted photos, and found that Heather is telling the truth. There were only family photos in her phone. My investigator also wanted me to let you know that there were a lot of kid gaming apps on her phone, and there is nothing else. She is not doing anything at all, past or present.
All about my babies.
Past or present. What are your thoughts? Because you seem, is part of me wants to believe that you're...
And I'm glad about that. I really am.
So do you believe her now when she says she's not cheating?
I believe that she didn't do it that way. You know what I mean? But, man, look.
So remember earlier when I asked you what can she do to prove?
Of these men, you have not been around this. You didn't do a lie detector test.
But I'm just telling you right now.
You're just going off speculation.
We're telling you right now, and this is what the problem is when it comes to someone who is constantly accusing someone. What you're doing, and what I said to you before, what you're doing is you're constantly moving the goalpost. So you say, hey,
I'm sorry, Heather.
I'm going to
You know
show
what I mean?
you.
I'm not trying to accuse you of nothing.
But you are. But you are.
Okay, well, it's really bad when people come up and tell you this stuff. You know what I
But
mean?
see, the thing is that at
And then
some
the- and then
point,
the
you
woman
talk
doesn't
about
live
like
up
what
to
you have
what
to
she
do as a
said she was gonna
man.
do. She don't treat you
You
right,
talk
she
about
don't
what
talk
you
to
have
you
to do
right.
as a man, and at some point as a man, you have to say to them, I trust my wife. I'm not listening to you. I believe in my
I said
family.
that. I slapped the dude over and said, no, she did not.
So at this point, this is not a Heather problem. This is a you problem.
Just because you didn't prove it doesn't mean that it didn't happen, man. People can wait till you walk out of the room and fuse something up real
But
fast.
still, so
you know
again,
what I mean?
So
Like
again, what I'm going to do before we unlock your phone is I'm showing you. Again, there's a pattern even in this 10 minutes.
you can unlock my phone. I said what it is.
Of
man,
you,
so.
Hold on.
You won't
Because
see me
I need you
with
to
nobody.
hear this. This is again, the
I ain't
most
met with
important
nobody.
thing is that no matter what happens, it sounds like you're going to keep changing the goalposts.
Look,
so you're
I
going to
just don't
spend the
feel
rest.
like you really did a good job of proving anything. I feel like,
So
you know
now,
what I mean? It's a phone.
the
Like,
show
how
that you
is
have
that proof? People are
called,
sly.
the show you have called
phone?
because you believed it.
If people know that you're going to look in the phone, you know what I mean? Why are they going to do something?
We find deleted as well. Well, you know what? Since you're saying that we find nothing, let's unlock your phone.
Sure.
Clayton, it's time to unlock your phone.
Go ahead.
All right, Heather, you want to know if Clayton was talking to two specific women. Clayton says he is not.
I said I talked to.
Locked the phone, investigator searched his text and found that he is.
I knew this was going to happen like this, too.
Knew it was going to happen like what?
Just like this.
Like what?
Like you saying that I'm the one that's cheating and I didn't never touch nobody.
Okay. So it's interesting. So
I'm
before I
looking in
even
the
got
eyes.
to any results or said anything, you immediately started to go on defense. You immediately started to gaslight us and tell us that this is what's going to happen. You started to create a defense. Like the thing is that what gets me is that before I even go through any of this, girl, this is what I was talking about before.
Go ahead. Do it. Just crucify me, man, because it ain't true.
It's not about crucifying you. It's about you understanding your behavior as a man. Listen, as both God-fearing
I'm a
men,
great dad.
No one's
I
talking
have
about
taken care of
no
my
one's
kids
talking
this
to you
whole
about
time.
fatherhood.
Way more.
No one has talked to you about what it is to be a father. What I'm talking to you is what it is to be a man and a husband. And those two things. Okay, we found one text with a woman named on June 29th asking for prayers about a man in the house. As a Google search, you were searching in Google, is it a felony to sleep with? What were you Googling on
Yeah,
Googling?
it's a felony to sleep with a man's wife.
That's what you were searching.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Heather, you also want to know if Clayton had any inappropriate photos in his phone. Clayton says these are not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his photos and found that he is telling the truth. There were only photos of family and UFC fighters in his phone.
I didn't do nothing. I love her.
All right, Heather, you want to know if Clayton was messaging women on apps. Clayton says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his apps and found that he is not telling the truth. He went on Match.com 38 times and had 14 login attempts.
What, did you see
He had
emails?
14 login attempts on October 12th, 2024.
2 login attempts. What, did you see it through my
login
email?
attempts.
4 times.
Heather, I ain't been on no dating apps. Where's the tracking of my phone and where I went and all this with this?
Okay,
You can't just say that.
So
38 times, man. That ain't even happen.
okay,
Do you do stuff that you don't remember?
I did not do that.
No.
Okay,
I don't
so-
think this lies.
Yeah, someone's not telling the truth, man. And it ain't me. I did not do that. I did not get on there
So
and do
this
that.
is one of the most exhausting displays of gaslighting. Heather, I feel extremely.
I haven't got on no dating site, man.
feel
I want to see the
extremely
account
exhausted
myself
for
and
you.
see that, what you did.
Because
It's very
I didn't do that.
exhausting.
what I know is that you've been dealing with this since you were 5 months into your
Who was I
relationship.
talking to?
And
Say who I was talking to.
what I've
'Cause I didn't
learned
talk to
about
nobody.
these type of relationships is the more that you
It was on
engage in them
Facebook Messenger.
and the more that you interact with
Not
them,
on no
it's going to
dating
only
site.
continue to break your self-esteem, break your self-worth. It's going to keep you in a loop.
People's-
Unfortunately, the thing is that you will never win with this man, and you should know that. You would never win, and you should know that right now. So you have to make a decision, and I already know the decision that because you want to keep your family together.
Yes.
And I
He
understand.
is a great dad.
Is you have to make the decision at some point to understand that you have to just either at this point understand that he's never going to accept that you're not cheating. For some reason, whatever paranoia has gotten to your head is just getting worse over the days.
I told you people came up to me and talked to me and
That's
told
called
me.
paranoia. So let me tell you that. Now, when do you see this?
She don't want
You
that.
will be in a system of going forever for the rest of your life proving to
I never
him
got
that
on
you're not doing
Match.com like
something.
that.
Yeah.
Because the thing was is that what I've shown you is that he had a conversation with someone. He's also been on Match.com. We're showing you login attempts that happened on October 12th. We're giving you the timestamps that it happened. So we're giving you facts. So I have not one point said that he has cheated on you.
I never logged
because
in.
I don't have any proof that he's cheated on you.
Right.
What I do have
This didn't
is
prove that I
he
cheated on
is-
nobody.
So you here with me?
Mm-hmm.
So what
He's
it does
lying.
prove to you is that you have to understand is that you will never win in this. And that's going to be something you're going to have to grapple with as a woman, as a mother. Because having two girls at 5 and 7, you have to always question this behavior and them watching this.
Right.
Because what
I
they're
really don't
watching
care
in
if she
this,
did
what
it
they're
or not,
watching
man.
is this, is how will a man treat me? And what will I allow any man that I date for the rest of my life, what will I allow him to say to me, to do to me? And at some point, we have to understand as the parents that this is what they model. We're modeling the behavior to our children of what it is that they should accept, what they deserve. And so you have to understand that you probably need to start now talking about this because they're learning inadvertently that anytime I do something, my word shouldn't be trusted, that I should be in relationships where people tell me and accuse me, and that's okay. That's just what love is. And that's not what love is, okay? So what I wish you the best of luck on this journey. All right, listen, stay with us, friends. We'll be right back with more.